Hello everyone, this is Terry. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Amethyst Astro Tarot. I'm a practicing astrologer and a tarot reader. For your request for astrological chart interpretations and or tarot readings, you may always contact me from the links in my profile. Today, in this video, I will be talking about the technical points of the upcoming full moon in Libra. This means that I would have another video in which I would be referring more to the interpretation part of the full moon in Libra. So let's start from the technical points. Why I make separate videos. One is that when I make one video, it's too long. And the second thing is that I think it's better to separate the technical parts and the interpretation part so that in one video we can all understand the degrees, the dates, and everything that is important to understand in order to understand in order to realize the relationship that we have with any upcoming event, in this case the full moon in Libra. So let's start. So on April 13, at 1:21 UK time, we will have a full moon in Libra. So meaning that while the moon will be in Libra, 23 degrees, 19 minutes, and the sun will be in Aries, again 23 degrees, 19 minutes, and forming this famous divine opposition in the sky. And even though I will mention in the interpretation part, it's worth mentioning that yet again we will be missing the grounding practical energy of earth placements. And the dispositor of the moon, which is the Venus, as the Venus is the traditional ruler of Libra, would be in Pisces, and that would be stationing direct. That would be a really interesting thing to discover. And I would be talking about more intriguing qualities in the interpretation part. So let's go back to the technical points. If you are following me, I always go in the same order with the lunar gestation cycle, and after that I come to the metonic cycle and think about what is going on in terms of dates and degrees. So according to D3, the American astrologer Dietrich Pessin's lunar gestation cycle theory, which you may find in your softwares, at least it's in SolarFire. You can find it through the when you click on the chart, and you can find it on the lunar families, lunar phase families, that kind of thing, and you can choose the which stage we are with that specific lunation. And according to that theory, this is the full moon of the new seeds planted during the new moon back in October 14, 2023, which was followed by an annular solar eclipse. So we should go back to that date and think about if we have made certain important beginnings, since it was a solar eclipse that could have a really crucial impact in our lives back in October 14, 2023, in a certain area of our lives. And that time the new moon was in Libra, 21 degrees 07 minutes. So of course, if this may hold, especially if we have any Libra and or Aries natal placements, in theory, of course, we may add the Cancer and Capricorn, but we may focus on the axis, the Libra Aries axis as well, and around the degrees mentioned. And also we can see if we are reaching any completion, that ending or some kind of peak point about that new moon as well. And also we can go back to July 13, 2024, and we can reflect on if there were any actions being taken around based on those new seeds planted back in October 2023. So while we are all thinking about the answers of these questions, um, I want to take your attention to another cycle, which is the Metonic cycle. And this cycle will take us back to 2006. And as I always tell you, that's time to be Sophia in the Golden Girls. If you used to watch the series Golden Girls, that Sophia, the mother of Dorothy, I think would sometimes says, okay, 19, I don't know, 20 something Sicily. And then she starts telling that story. So we should go back to 19. I mean, like, it's like we will go back to 13th of April 2006 and wherever we are. So 19 years back, wherever we were that time, physically and mentally in our lives, on April 13, 2006, when there was a full moon in Libra, this time 23 degrees 36 minutes, that could give us some clues what we might expect in the upcoming full moon, even though the configuration of the sky that period was different from now, how it would be on the 13th of April. The important thing to know is that whether we have natal placements around the mentioned degrees, and especially in Libra Aries specifically, this full moon will occur in a certain area of our lives, which we should look at where the Libra is in our charts and Aries is in our charts. And interestingly, this full moon is called pink moon, thanks to the pink flowers blossoming in April. So when I saw the pink moon, it brought me, like, those wearing those pink glasses, and it came to my mind, okay, should be we getting ready to wear pink glasses to look at the world with pink glasses thanks to this full moon in Libra. I think the interpretation part might be useful in providing us more information about the color choice of our glasses. So hope to see you in the interpretation part, and all the best. Bye bye.